Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Thursday, January 22nd, 2026, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity basketball action as your Walpole Timberwolves host the non-league Norwood High Mustangs in this historical first ever game from brand spanking new Walpole High Gym in the new field house. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. Joining me in providing color commentary and play-by-play action today is my co-host, Walpole High senior Brady Goldman. Nick Piccarilli will be behind the camera. After decades of playing in the old gym, this new venue is truly a breath of fresh air for Walpole High student athletes. And tonight's game should be a real battle with both teams coming in with a single league loss. Walpole will be looking to get back on the winning track after dropping a last-second 50-48 decision to Bishop Fee, the number 2 ranked team in the Boston Globe top 20, where the Timberwolves are ranked 11th. The Timberwolves are second in the Herget Division of the Bay State Conference at 6-1, 7-3 overall. Walpole's 3 road losses have been by a combined 6 points. 59-56 at Needham, 40-39 at Bishop Fenwick, and the Bishop Feehan loss. The T-Wolves have won all 3 home games to date and are outscoring their opponents 56-43. The Orange and Blue has beaten Milton 45-36. Framingham 66-31. Oliver Ames 56-53. Wellesley 65-38. Brookline 55-30. Weymouth 70-48, and Braintree 55-46. First-year coach Sean McGinnis's team is ranked 7th in the latest Division II MIAA Power Rankings, 1 spot behind the Mustangs. The Blue and Gold is runner-up in the large school division of the Tri-Valley League at 7-1, 9-1 overall, outscoring their opponents 58-39, and they have won 4 of 5 road games. Norwood's lone loss was a 59-32 decision to Medfield back on January 5th. The Mustangs' victories have come against Ashland, Norton, Bridgewater Raynham Regional, Dover Sherborne Regional, Dedham, Holliston, Hopkinton, Pentucket Regional, and Medway. Walpole senior tri-captain Bella Bingham, who was recently named co-most valuable player of the Bay State Conference Soccer All-Stars, leads the team in almost every offensive category. Having scored her 1,000th career point recently against Wellesley, Bella has scored 118 points, averaging 15 points a game with 53 rebounds, 19 assists, all tops for the Common Street Quintet. But Bingham is runner-up in steals with 17, 2 fewer than fellow tri-captain Tori Adams. Emily Mulgrew, a junior, is next in scoring with 79, a dozen more than fellow 11th grader Kate McDonald, 67 points. Tori Adams has added 53 points. McDonald's 12 three-pointers paced the Orange and Blue. Rebounding-wise, senior Abby McMahon's 33 rebounds are second on the team ahead of Emily Mulgrew's 23 and 20 each by Adams and McDonald. Going back to the 2014-2015 season, Walpole has dropped 2 straight to Norwood, but has won 8 of 14 over this period. All right, Brady, what do you think about tonight's game?
Yeah, it's great to finally be in this new facility. I mean, against Norwood of all teams, it's going to be a huge game, probably the biggest game of the season for Walpole. Key to the game for Walpole is that they're probably not going to be able to rely on Bella Bingham because these good teams are just going to be able to learn and be able to box her out. She had 30 points against Braintree. I expect other shooters to get hot if Walpole really wants to win this game and make a huge statement in the first game in the new fieldhouse, Rick.
And it's a beautiful fieldhouse. Boy, I'll tell you, this is so much bigger than the last one that we had. It's really amazing to see this. We'll listen to public address announcer Bill Tompkins announce our starting lineups. Because she scored her 1,000th on the road, so wasn't able to get as big a lift for her for the honor of getting that 1,000 points. It looks like you could fit the stands. There's a lot more stands here than there are in the other place. Of course, that was one of the reasons for building this, was that they couldn't host tournament games because you had to be able to seat at least 500 people, and the old gym couldn't seat that many. So, wow. Yeah. Right. Oh, I'm sure once we get into the tournament, and both boys and girls are looking very much like they're well on their way to tournament play this year. All right. With the playing of our national anthem, we will be getting underway shortly. It's a pretty good crowd showing up already for an early game, a 5:15 game.
Yeah, I definitely think everyone's just super excited to finally be able to be in this building again. It was delayed multiple times. We know how construction works.
Oh
but
yeah.
I mean, it's just great to finally have our first game in here. Like, if we felt like it would never actually come, the day is here.
Right.
We're just about to make history here in Walpole.
And against Norwood, I think it's really nice that they're
poetic.
playing Norwood here. Norwood for years and years and years was in the Bay State Conference with us before shifting over to the Tri-Valley League. And, being as the next town over, the rivalry has always been there in every sport.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is just a great time to do it, and it'll be a good game. These are two outstanding Division II teams, and I'm sure they both will be going far in the tournament. All right, for the first quarter, Walpole will be going left to right on your screen. Ella Baranowski, who's only a sophomore, is jumping center. She looks like she's a good 2 or 3 inches taller than Bella Bingham. And we are underway, and the ball's won by the Timberwolves. Comes over to Adams, to Mulgrew over in the corner. Back, shot.
Oh.
Bang! What a way to begin.
That's a great way to begin, Rick. Beautiful shot for Katie McDonald. Norwood left her wide open. Walpole already up to a 3-0 lead. Good tip there by Adams.
Okay, inbounding for is Hannah Blake over the side. No good. Rebound pulled down by McMahon. Adams into Bingham. Bingham underneath to McMahon. 2 points. Going off to the side. Coming in. Going underneath the Baranowski. Out. Oof. And the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball.
Yeah, the Mustangs just look really stifled right now. Walpole's providing a lot of pressure on the defensive end, not allowing any open shots, and they're really taking the momentum right now.
Exactly. All right, Katie McDonald bringing it down. Over on the side to Mulgrew, underneath to McMahon. She goes in and gets fouled.
And Rick, Walpole's playing very quick. They're not used to really doing that. They usually, hold the ball for about 20 seconds and try to get up a shot, but again, just trying to get that momentum on their side, and the electricity right now is just off the charts for the home team.
Yep. First shot is good.
6-0.
And that was in and out. Walpole's lead is 6-0 here in the early going of the initial game here at the new Walpole High gym. Back over to Blake. Blake on the corner. 3 is no good. Ball on the ground, and it'll be a jump ball. The arrow is pointing Norwood's way, so they will get the ball.
Yeah, still no open shots for the Mustangs. Walpole's is playing pretty good defense.
Travel on timeout call by Norwood here after Liliana Cordani travels and Walpole gets possession. So 6-0 after just a minute and a half of play. Less than a minute and a half of play. It's a good start for the Timberwolves, and definitely their defense is frustrating Norwood a little bit here in this early going, but it's still real early. And I think this game is going to come right down to the end.
Yeah, definitely it's looking good so far. I mean, Bella Bingham hasn't even scored yet, and Walpole's clearly the better team right now, but again, things change, and we'll see how Norwood can adjust to this. Of course, they called a timeout because they just really want to stop the momentum for Walpole.
Right.
Walpole's just really playing superb defensively and offensively right now. They've scored on every possession.
Yep.
And again, it's just a great start. This Norwood team just came off an overtime win, gets Medway. Pretty good team, so they could be a bit exhausted. Of course, Walpole hasn't played since Monday.
Right.
When they lost to Bishop Fien by 2 points. So both teams really having tough games and tough schedules ahead. Walpole, arguably a very tough schedule. Still has to play Needham, Braintree again. It's going to be really a grind to the end before postseason play starts.
Right. Okay, inbounding it to Mulgrew. Up ahead, thrown away, and it will go out of bounds. It'll be Norwood ball.
Yeah, ball just got a little bit over the head of Torrey Adams right there.
Coming over to Blake. And we've got a foul on Bingham. Her first, the first on the team. Shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Bingham inbounding. Gets the ball back from Mulgrew. Emily bringing it down. It's knocked out of bounds by Bella Chorus for Norwood. McDonald to Mulgrew. Mulgrew over on the side to Adams. Adams in the corner comes into McMahon. Back out to Mulgrew. She drives the lane. And a foul on Norwood.
Yeah, Mustangs wanted a jump ball right there, but they're not going to get it.
Jump ball, okay, yeah.
She's open.
Mulgrew around the rim and out. Norwood with the rebound. Long throw down underneath. They've thrown it back in. And a steal. Oh, just knocked out of bounds. Katie McDonald got that steal almost, but the ball bounced down off her foot and out of bounds. Coming in for Norwood is Maureen Lockey.
Out goes Morgan.
Okay, Walpole getting ready to send in Ryan McDonald and Riley Halloran. Norwood's shot no good. And rebound by Bingham. Bella going to her right. Bounce pass over to Adams.
Yeah, it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, Adams just couldn't really find her footing right there. Results in a turnover. Still surprising Norwood scoreless almost 3 minutes into this game.
Right. The shot blocked. Nice block there by, I think that was Bingham that might have, no, Bingham or McMahon.
I believe it was, it was one of them.
Bingham, yeah. Over in the corner, inside to McMahon, underneath the Bingham.
Yeah, they're doubling her.
Gets it out, up top to Mulgrew, over on the side to McDonald. Back to McDonald for three, no good. Off to the side, Walpole with the rebound. Comes back out, and started all over again, new clock. Up top to Mulgrew for another three. Boom! That's 2 threes for Mulgrew so far.
Yeah, long possessions for the Timberwolves results in points. 9-0 Walpole to open up the game.
Okay, finally on the board. It's by
Baranowski.
That was by Baranowski.
Uh-oh.
It'll be a turnover again. Walpole ball. Sorry, Norwood ball.
Yeah, Mulgrew just got a little tangled up right there, resulting in a jump ball. See if Norwood has a bit of a response right here after the early start from Walpole.
Ball over on the far side to Pinnock, Michaela Pinnock. Cecilia. I'm sorry, that was Cecilia Becker.
Yeah.
The ball goes inside.
Backcourt.
Walpole ball. Went into the backcourt. 4:07 left in this first quarter. Your Walpole Timberwolves on top, 9-2.
Yeah, and I really like about the start for Walpole is that it's not really Norwood that's committing the mistakes. It's Walpole playing really good defense. Really not allowing any open shots to happen.
Mulgrew.
Bad pass.
Okay. Bringing it down. Chorus. Long shot. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball as Norwood carried it out. It was Baranowski.
Yeah, McMahon's just been elite on the defensive side of the ball this in this game so far, Rick. She's given some blocks and turnovers for Walpole.
Coming down. Stops. Pops.
Floater.
No good. Norwood with the rebound. It was Chorus with the rebound. Double dribble on Lockey. 3:34 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Norwood already going a little bit deep into their bench. Walpole not subbing anyone in just yet. Approaching 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Right.
And McGinnis really
Coach
calling for a timeout
McGinnis
right
calls
there.
a timeout. He was looking, McDonald was being pressured over on that side and was just able to get it out, unfortunately, after McGinnis had called the timeout. So there's timeout, and Walpole will get a chance to catch their breath here. 3:27 left in the first quarter. Walpole outscoring their opponents. Yeah, we'll get it later.
What's even interesting is that Bella Bingham hasn't even scored yet.
Right.
And that she's really like the lifeblood of this team.
Mulgrew with the ball being guarded closely over to Adams. Torrey moving in. Now she gets it to Bingham. Bingham cross court. Long shot. No good, and it will go out of bounds. It'll be Norwood ball. 3:07 to go in the first quarter. Chorus bringing it down inside to Lukey. Lukey's shot, no good. Rebound taken by Norwood, and a foul call on Walpole. 21, that's Katie McDonald with the foul.
Yeah, Tori Adams almost had the rebound, but got a little tangled with their teammate, and Norwood just got the ball back, and now they're at the line. Still liking the aggressiveness.
First one around the rim and in by Liliana Kodani.
Nope.
No good, but the rebound comes back to Kodani. She throws it out. Three by Cecilia Becker.
Just like that, the momentum's starting to swing Norwood's way. They're getting a couple buckets here.
Right.
See if Walpole can respond.
A three by Adams is no good, and it'll be Norwood ball. Over to Lockey. Lockey underneath the Baranowski. She puts it up and in.
So
All of a
just like
sudden,
that,
we've got a game again.
Yeah, quick 6-0 run for the Mustangs.
Adams with the ball to
Walpole's got to
Mulgrew.
find Bingham.
Up top to Bingham. Bella moving into the free throw line. 2 points. Bella finally gets on the scoreboard. 11-8 Walpole on top. Foul on Adams. Her first.
It was interesting about that last Bella Bingham shot. Norwood is not letting her go into the paint where she is really the best at. She really scores a lot of layups. And that mid-range jumper, not really her A game, but it will get that to fall.
Right.
It's like Jillian Bissonnet subbing in for Walpole and Riley Haller in the first subs in the game for the Timberwolves. Missed both.
And two misses and the rebound pulled down by the Timberwolves. Bingham with the ball. Over to Mulgrew for three. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball as Norwood knocked it out. It was Maureen Lockey chasing it, and she knocked it out of bounds. So it'll be Timberwolf ball. Over on the side. Into Bingham. She circles back out. Being double teamed here. Mulgrew to Adams into
Bissonnet.
man. Shot ball out of bounds. It'll be Norwood ball. 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Timberwolves on top, 11:08. Lockey all alone and gets the roll. 11-10.
Yeah, Mustangs really moving the ball pretty well right now.
Here goes Mulgrew, stops, pops, no good. Bella with the rebound, no good. Another shot, no good. And Norwood comes away with it.
Yeah, Mustangs are not allowing anything underneath.
Baranowski over on the side to
Becker.
no good. And Walpole bringing the ball back down the floor. Mulgrew hands it off to Adams. Adams getting a Norwood. And another double dribble on the Mustangs. 30.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Cordiani and Nikayla Pinnock in for the Mustangs.
See if Walpole holds it for the final shot right here.
Adams coming in into the paint. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound by Baranowski. 17 seconds left. Norwood looks like they might be trying to hold. But inside to Baranowski,
nope.
No good. Ball goes out of bounds with Walpole ball with 3.9 seconds left in the first quarter.
See if Walpole can get a decent look off right here.
Adams to Mulgrew.
Nope.
Bingham throws it up at the buzzer and not in. So we've played one quarter here from the brand new Walpole High Gym. Your Walpole Timberwolves have not trailed in the game yet. They lead 11-10 as we go to the first quarter break.
All right, so Walpole will start the second quarter. Jillian Bissonnet, Bella Bingham, Tori Adams, Emily Mulgrew, and Ryan McDonald, the five for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves scored just 11 points in that first quarter. Pretty low scoring for both sides, but we start the second quarter with Walpole up by 1. Adams on the right wing, trying to drive inside, not getting anything. Bounce pass outside to Bissonnet, who's a little bit tangled up. Tries to get the layup, that won't go. Bingham with the rebound, though, against her defender. Second chance for the Timberwolves. Mulgrew's double teamed. Norwood's playing a decent zone right here. McDonald with 12 left to shoot in the shot clock, gets it to Bingham. Bingham controlling the possession. Bingham inside, outside now. McDonald, that's a long two. Rattles home. Ryan McDonald, her first point for the night. Makes it a 3-point game for Walpole as Norwood comes the other way. Inside to Baranowski, outside now, and bad pass is going to be turned over. Blake couldn't quite come up with the basketball. Walpole has possession. Looks like Katie McDonald going to sub in for Tori Adams, who takes the seat for Walpole. Again, just 2 points so far for Bella Bingham. Coming off a 30-point performance last Friday night against Braintree. Here's McDonald. She'll try another shot that won't go off the glass. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be on the ground. Loose ball's going to be somehow picked up by Mulgrew, and McDonald comes up with it.
Good movement out there by the Timberwolves.
Bingham, an awkward shot. That won't go, and the rebound's going to be controlled by the Mustangs. Going the other way is Cordani. Going over to Becker in the corner now. Is Morgan. Back out over the top of the key into Baranowski. They like this matchup. She scores over Bissonnet. The Mustangs respond. It's back down to a 1-point game. Mulgrew swings it to McDonald. McDonald against Blake, trying to get the screen from Mulgrew. Looks like going to pick up a foul on Norwood.
Foul was on, yeah.
Abby McMahon going to sub into the game for Walpole. Out goes Jillian Bissonnet. So a bunch of scorers scoring for Walpole in this game. A lot different from what we're used to seeing. Mulgrew over to McDonald. Out now to McDonald. Faking the three, out to Mulgrew. She's going to try the three. Got it! Emily Mulgrew, the sharpshooter, puts 3 more on the board for Walpole. 16-12 is the score. Driving inside into Baranowski, lays it up with the right hand.
Back to a 2-point game now.
Bingham brings it up for Walpole. Over to McDonald, into McMahon. Man guarded by Baranowski, into Bingham. Bingham, tough shot, goes.
2 points.
Bella Bingham, just her second made shot of the night. It's 18-14 now. Chorus into Cordani. Cordani defended by McDonald. Bounce pass into the corner now. Back out over now to Morgan. Or into Cordani. Floats it inside to Baranowski. Couldn't quite get it out of bounds. Okay. Walpole gets the ball
Tori
back.
Adams back in now for Emily Mulgrew.
Walpole shot pretty well tonight on the 3 points.
Tori bringing it down, yep.
Adams into McDonald. Back over to Adams. She's going to try the 3. Why not? And it's going to be an air ball. Rebound into Norwood to Lyons. Lyons in the corner to Cordani. Gets McDonald. Into Baranowski. Nice. Tipped by McMahon out of bounds.
Good defensive move there by Mulgrew. Baranowski's quite the presence out there underneath.
Yeah, Walpole isn't quite able to match her size. She's had the huge advantage tonight against McMahon. Almost a deflection there from McDonald. Side is Chorus. Chorus trouble, and she turns it over.
Trouble, yep.
Adams the other way now. Just under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Walpole leads by 4, 18-14. Adams, trouble with the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds. Chorus couldn't quite come up with it. It will be Walpole basketball. Looks like Maureen Larkey going to sub in for Norwood as she is going to do the inbounding, or defend the inbound. McDonald will inbound it for Walpole. It's into Adams. Adams against Larkey, you just subbed in. Putting the spin moves. Adams, bounce pass. Couldn't quite hook up with McDonald. She turns it over. Fast break opportunity for Norwood as they put on the brakes is Cordani. Cordani out to Morgan. Morgan back to Cordani. Bounce pass into Baranowski. Baranowski, bad pass, but it's going to be recovered. 3 in the air, no good for Larkey, but offensive rebound controlled by Cordani. Extra chance for Norwood, wide open from the left wing. It's going to be an air ball for Lions. Walpole now going to bring it back to the other end of the court. McDonald the other way, gets blocked out of bounds. Walpole retains possession.
Mulgrew coming back in for Walpole, replacing Ryan McDonald.
McDonald scored a long 2 earlier in the game. Only points to the contest. As Katie McDonald will inbound it for Walpole. With 4:09 left to go in the second quarter. Bingham, heavily guarded, and she gets fouled.
Foul on
Morgan, it looks like. Not many fouls we've had tonight for really either team. It's been a pretty clean game. McDonald's going to inbound it again for Walpole. 2 seconds shaved off the clock. Open is Mulgrew. She tries a quick 3. Air ball. Rebound to Cordani. Larkey the other way. Back to Cordani. Cordani's open for 3. Got it.
Got it.
Cordani knocks down the 3. It's back down to a 1-point game. Mulgrew now. Bounce pass into McMahon. On the right corner. Man looking for Bingham. She gets it to her. Bingham, her back turned. Inside, gets through the lane, and lays it up. Bingham finally scores again. She's got 6 points tonight. Larkey, dribbling in, puts up the shot. She got it. Norwood keeps responding, back down to a 1-point game. Bingham, looking to drive inside. Bingham into the paint. Tough shot, bounces out. McMahon, though, caresses the rebound. Bingham, outside of McDonald, back over to Tori Adams, into Bingham. Bingham trying to post up against Baranowski. Tough fadeaway goes.
Off the glass. Nice.
Bella Bingham has found her stroke. She's got 8 points so far. 22-19. Becker takes a move inside. Floater goes. Teams just trading baskets. Got punch after punch. 22-21. Walpole with the slim lead of 1. Bingham. Can she drive inside again? Nord's not allowing it, so gets it to Adams, who's going to be fouled closely by Cordani. Comes with 2:38 left to go in the second quarter.
Second team foul.
Important
And
note,
the
0
first
fouls
on
for Norwood, Rick. Mulgrew. And Mulgrew took one too many steps and she traveled. Not the move you really want right there in this situation. Looks like number 25, Anna Jolly, going to check in the game for Walpole. Doesn't usually get too many minutes, but being subbed into a crucial period with the Timberwolves up by 1. Larkey makes a move inside. Larkey, tough shot, bounces out. And the rebound to Abby McMahon. McMahon, a careless pass. She turns it over, but right back into the hands of Bingham. Crisis averted right there for Walpole. Bingham, a full head of steam inside. Tough shot. That won't go. Whole crowd running the foul. They're not going to get it. And now Bingham hits the deck. Looks like we're going to get a foul.
A block. A late call on that foul.
Extremely late. Yeah, it's going to go on Norwood.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it called that late.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he just didn't call it from down there. I don't know if it was Baranowski that hit Bella and knocked her down.
Yeah, it must have been on transition.
Yeah.
So Anna Jolly gonna inbound the ball for Walpole. Very low-scoring game right now, 22-21 with 2:08 left to go.
Baranowski
and now,
coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be big for Walpole. In comes number 44, Reagan Curran.
Second foul on Baranowski. Fifth
Jolly
on the team.
Gets it into Mulgrew. Mulgrew. Think about it on the top of the key. Gets into Bingham. Bingham tries to work her way inside. Pulls up from mid-range. Not going to go. And the rebound is going to be fought for. On the ground is going to be Jolly. It's going to be, looks like they're going to call a foul on her. So Walpole turns it over. As Becker will inbound it for the Mustangs. Great crowd we've got tonight here. The new field house. The most we've had in a Walpole basketball game in quite some time. Morgan inside, outside now to Becker. Becker to the top of the key to Chorus. Chorus outside now to Morgan. Morgan makes her way inside, tipped by McMahon, but she gets it right back. Norwood using some clock right here. Wide open three from Chorus, not gonna go. Fight for the rebound, it's gonna be controlled by Bella Bingham. They've got a 2-on-1 the other way, and Bingham is gonna be fouled by Chorus in transition. So looks like that's going to be Bella Bingham now at the free throw line. Now Norwood over the limit. Walpole in the bonus.
That foul was on, I don't know.
Bingham first shot one goes. Now at 9 points in the game. It's like Megan Malloy going to sub in for Cecilia Becker for Norwood. Got a little conversation right here from the officials to the scores table. Going to bump Norwood's team fouls actually up to 6. Walpole with just 1 in this quarter.
Right.
Second free throw for Bingham.
It's good.
Is pure. Now 24-21. Walpole has been hanging around right here with the slim lead in this quarter. Right corner now. Malloy. Inside now, and looks like we're going to get a travel
again.
Looks like on Reagan Curran.
I think that tells you a little bit about Walpole's defense. Has been so strong because that's about I think that's the 4th travel on Norwood, and Walpole's just surrounding them.
So important
doing
to note
a great job. Yeah.
Important to note that Baranowski not on the court for Norwood. Walpole's got to use this to their advantage. Bingham. We approach 1:15 left to go. Into McDonald, out to Adams. Adams tries to get the screen. Adams back over to Bingham. Bingham going to start her drive inside, lays it up, and that won't go, but we're going to get a foul. Looks like on Curran underneath.
44, yeah.
Send Bingham back to the free throw line for 2 more.
1:07 left in this first half.
Bingham knocks down her first free throw. 25-21 now. Walpole leads by 4. Bingham's second shot, that won't go. Stays a 4-point game as we approach the last minute of the second quarter. Bad pass
what a
picked up
nice
by
move.
McDonald.
What a move.
McDonald now the other way. McDonald and loses the ball. Going to go right back to Norwood. Couldn't quite finish right there as Chorus came up with it. Larkey. Trouble. Outside. Chorus. This is Malloy. Malloy and
Nice
tipped
block.
by Adams. They get it right
Adams.
back. Chorus back it over now. Larkey making her way inside. Norwood not really finding the shot they want right here. They're going to take a mid-range jumper. That
No
won't
good.
go. And the rebound is going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be
Norwood
off
ball,
of
off
Emily
of Mulgrew, yeah.
So now with 28.4 seconds left to go.
Blake and Becker in for Norwood.
It's like it's going to be Isabella Morgan who's going to inbound it for Norwood. 6 left to shoot in the shot clock. Larkey. Larkey with 3. Larkey drives inside. Blocked by McMahon.
Blocked. Nice block there.
Final 20 seconds. Adams making her way inside. Euro step
2
goes.
points.
Tori Adams makes it a 6-point game for Walpole. 10 seconds left now for Norwood. And McMahon almost takes it away. Looks like they're going to call a foul. Oh, actually, it's going to be Tori Adams who picks up the foul right there. Walpole not over the limit. 8.3 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. It's like Riley Halloran at the scores table going to check in for Walpole. In comes
back
Baranowski
in,
for these last 8 seconds.
Right.
Tori Adams takes a seat. Last 8 seconds now. Into Larkey. Larkey. Over to Becker. Becker. Outside now. Boris. Long 2. That won't go. And going to the floor is McDonald. Clock will expire. And that's how our first half will end. Walpole with a 6-point lead going into the break, Rick.
It's been an outstanding game. Walpole has not trailed in the game. They've led the entire way. Norwood's been hanging close. It was a 1-point game several times. But Walpole is just showing that this is going to be, like we've said, this is going to be a close game all the way. And both teams know there's a lot on the line. They know that they're playing an opponent that's close to them in this D2 power ranks, and they will probably see them in the tournament.
Exactly. Well, Walpole looking like the better team right now. We'll see if they can get it done after the break. 2 teams will take a break. We're going to take it too. We'll be back for the second half in just a few moments.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the brand spanking new Walpole High Gym in the field house, where we are about to begin the third quarter of this opening game. Your Timberwolves holding a 27-21 lead over Norwood. Bella Bingham leading the team in scoring right now with 11 points. Katie McDonald has added 6. Emily Mulgrew and McMahon, Abby McMahon, both have 3. Ryan McDonald and Tori Adams both with 2, and that should come out to 27 points. A very low-scoring first half. Defense was the main thing that you could see out there. Both teams' defense was outstanding.
Definitely.
And Walpole will be going right to left on your screen for this period.
Good defense.
All right, coming back down, it's Mulgrew. Gets it across the center line over to Adams. Adams going down on the right. Stops, pops. No good. The rebound by Bingham. And we're going to have a jump ball. Arrow is pointing Walpole's way.
Yeah, it's just a great effort from Bella Bingham right there. She's in between 2 Norwood defenders, able to grab the rebound right there. Not a lot of people are able to do that.
Over to Mulgrew. Kate looking. Emily into Bingham. Bingham off balance. Doesn't get the roll. Battling for the rebound nicely was Katie McDonald. They call it another jump ball. This time it'll be Norwood ball.
Yep.
Bringing the ball down. Bounce pass over on the corner to Anna Blake. Long, so bounce pass in. Underneath to Baranowski. She misses finally.
Yeah, great defense right there from McMahon right there. Boxing her out. Puts up an ugly shot.
Adams for 3. Bang! Tori Adams.
Exactly what the Timberwolves need. It looks like Norwood's already going to call timeout, Rick.
And Walpole gets their second 9-point lead in the game. They scored the first 9 points of the game, and they have scored here to take a 30-21 lead. Gives them the 9-point lead, the biggest lead for either team. Although, like as we said at the
Norwood's
half,
never led.
Norwood hasn't led yet. So it's Walpole looking strong here.
Yeah,
they've got to keep it up. They have to keep up the pressure.
Yeah, they've just really kept their foot on the gas pedal. They've controlled this game really majority of the period. And, you know, just really great on offense so far. See if Bella Bingham can keep her scoring going.
Right. And another thing, too, is we mentioned earlier that Walpole, their 3 losses were by a total of 6 points. So Walpole knows how to play in a tight game. It's not like they're going to fold under the pressure. So even if this comes right down to the final buzzer, it looks good for Walpole, at least right now.
Norwood definitely has a really good chance of coming back in this game. They've already done it once before.
Right.
So they're definitely not dead yet.
Over in the far corner. Bringing it down. Bounce pass in.
Good defense.
Nice block. Nice block there by Abby McMahon.
She's open.
Mulgrew for 3. No good. Norwood with the rebound.
Still great ball movement right there.
Driving shot by
Cordani. It's open again.
Mulgrew takes a couple of steps in. No good. Hits the front of the rim. And a foul on Norwood.
It's like on Morgan. Looks like, did they actually call it on Walpole, Rick?
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was going the other way. It's on Bingham. Her 3rd.
Got to stay out of foul trouble. Good defense right there again.
Adams with the ball. Back to Adams. Over to Mulgrew. Mulgrew dribbling in. Hands it off to McDonald. McDonald to Adams into McMahon. Ball on the ground, and we've got a jump ball.
Yeah, both teams just so aggressive on the defensive end.
McDonald inbounds. Shot good.
And that's a rare shot from Abby McMahon, a little mid-range jumper. Walpole now back up by 9.
Over on that far side. Bounce pass in. Looking across court. Driving back outside for a 3. No good. Rebound comes right to Bingham. Bella bringing the ball down over the Walpole W at center court.
See if Walpole can take their first double-digit lead of the night.
Mulgrew driving in, hands it off, no good. Rebound by Bingham, and she gets it. Bella must muscle that one in for the Timberwolves.
A great play inside right there. Bella Bingham having another really great game. Just look to score even more on this free throw right here.
Bella looking for a 3-point play here. And gets it. 35-23. Walpole's lead is a dozen. The biggest lead in the game for the Timberwolves. Bella exhorting her team to keep up the D, keep up the D. All right, Norwood bringing the ball down underneath the Baranowski. Throws it away. Right into the hands of Bingham.
Yeah, Norwood's starting to be a bit careless with the basketball.
And foul outside.
Eagle screen.
Yep. Timeout for Norwood. Bella coming back in now. She's got to be careful. She's got 3 fouls, so it's something that she's got to be aware of out there. They can't afford to have her off the court for long periods of time.
Yeah, and she's played a majority of this game. I don't actually believe she's taken a rest on the bench so far. Walpole's not really gone deep into their bench. Only a few substitutions in the second quarter, really. It's really just been the starting 5 that's been doing it. tonight.
Coming out. 3, no good. The rebound on the ground.
It's a foul on Walpole.
Yep. Foul is on Ryan McDonald. Who scored that?
That was Baranowski.
Yeah.
Now looks like Norwood's kind of playing a full court trap right here. Turns it over.
Pays off. Coming right back. Another foul on McMahon.
So now Walpole really committing a lot of turnover, or not turnovers, but a lot of fouls in this quarter.
Right.
Already the 4th team foul on Walpole.
Bella Chorus will be shooting 2. First one is no good. Riley Halloran coming in for Walpole, replacing Bingham.
Yep, we'll see how Walpole can do without her on the court. Timberwolves have found other scorers tonight.
And the second one is good. Walpole's lead is 9, 35-26. Whoa. Goes out of bounds.
Timberwolves is having a hard time getting across half court now.
Right.
Norwood's playing this really aggressive full court press. Got to get it over quickly.
Okay. Up to Adams. Adams again.
Jeez.
Still Walpole's ball. Walpole finally able to get it down on a 3. Bang! Tori Adams.
Oh, she stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. And she drained the 3, too bad. Walpole's lead is a dozen.
That was a great 3 from Adams right there. It's a really hard time getting the ball across half court. Timberwolves found her open. She just made that shot look very easy. See if Walpole can finish the quarter strong.
Ball coming down. Stolen away from Halloran. Deflected by Mulgrew, out of bounds. It will be Norwood ball.
A good disruption right there from Mulgrew. Looked like it was going to be a fast break from Norwood. Instead, they're going to have to really earn it right here.
But to Baranowski, she's in fouled. That was bad.
Yeah, she is really a force inside the paint for Norwood right here.
Foul on McDonald.
So a couple subs coming in for Walpole. Ryan McDonald and Jillian Bissonnet in for Abby McMahon and Riley Halloran. So Walpole going into their bench right here. Still Bingham not on the court.
Baranowski looking to cut it to a 9-point Walpole lead.
Yeah, for Norwood, if you're Norwood at this point, you really want to have this quarter end when you're maybe down by 2-3 points. Get this close and make this a really uncomfortable game for Walpole going into the 4th.
Rebound by Quinton. No shot, no good. Another Norwood rebound. Good by Lockey.
And if you're Walpole, you just can't allow that. You gave him about 5 chances on that possession. It looks like Adams steps out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, Norwood's defense is forcing Walpole over to the sidelines. And this is the first time Walpole's been caught going off out of bounds. But Bella Bingham's coming back in, so this may change things again for the Timberwolves.
And they need her out there.
Yeah.
They really struggle when she's not on the court, clearly.
3:18 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Good defense.
Nice play by Bingham. She gets the ball back from Mulgrew.
Yeah, making her presence already known coming off the bench.
Out. It'll be Walpole ball. Anna Jolly coming back in for Walpole.
Looks like in for Bissonnet.
Adams to inbound. Oh. Sorry, that was Mulgrew with the ball. Katie going to her right.
Good move.
No, doesn't get the roll.
Oh. Hard foul right there from McDonald. It's like Walpole is over the limit. Should be 2 free throws.
Yeah. McDonald with the foul. And Bella Chorus will be shooting 2 with a chance to cut this lead down to 6. First one she gets.
Yeah, the Timberwolves just really found themselves in foul trouble.
Yeah.
In this third quarter, really largely Norwood was committing a lot of fouls, and that's an air ball in the second quarter.
Right. Yeah, it's a tale of 2 different quarters here. Abby McMahon coming back in for Walpole, replacing Anna Jolly. Bingham inbounding to Mulgrew. Hand off to Emily. Emily going to her right to Adams. Torrey coming in. Back out to Mulgrew. Knocked out of bounds by Bella Chorus. Adams will inbounds for Walpole. Gets it to Mulgrew. Emily going to her right inside. Looking for Bingham, but it was knocked away. Bella saves that one from going out of bounds. Turnover, Walpole coming right back in again. Bella going in, has shot is blocked. Walpole gets the ball back. Mulgrew with it. Cross court. Back to Adams, to Bella. Bella looking to go in. She's got
oh.
And a foul on Lockey.
Yeah, Norwood's still trying to lock up Bella Bingham right there. Doing a pretty good job with it.
1:34 left in the third quarter. Mulgrew with it. Circling around. Gets it to Adams. Adams gets it to Mulgrew. Jump ball.
Norwood's got it.
It's Norwood's ball. 1:22 left in the period.
And Walpole's having a really hard time scoring right here. Norwood just giving a lot of opportunities for themselves to get back into this game.
Ryan McDonald comes out for Walpole. Baranowski. And almost a steal. Katie McDonald almost pulled that ball out, and a travel on Norwood. 1:07 left in the third period. Isabella Morgan in for Norwood, replacing Maureen Lockey.
It's the last minute of this third quarter. See if Walpole can get some good shots up here.
Bingham with it way out deep. Cutting across, going to her left. Drives, hands it back out to McMahon. No good. Norwood coming back. 45 seconds left in the period. Baranowski looking up top. Driving in way outside. Tries the three. No good. Rebound. She gets her own rebound, puts it up. No
Nope.
good. Baranowski with the rebound and gets it.
Back down to a 5-point game. Shot clock turned off.
Just shot. Torrey just missed.
And another foul. That's going to send Norwood
on
back to the free
Mulgrew.
throw line. Make it a one-possession game, possibly going into the fourth.
Right.
Exactly what you said, Rick. This game going to probably come down to the last couple possessions. Each team really just going blow for blow.
Right.
Whenever
Jolly.
Walpole gets some momentum, Norwood just comes right back.
Jolly replaces Bingham for the final 19.8 seconds of this third quarter. No good. The rebound. Walpole with the rebound. Adams comes away with it. Walpole goes to Mulgrew. Emily stops, pops. No good. Rebound. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up.
Oh, travel.
Travel. 2.9 seconds left in the quarter. Lockie coming back in, and so is Riley Halloran. No good. The third quarter comes to an end. Your Timberwolves on top, 38-34. This, as both teams have fighting tooth and nail in this game. This is going to be a great finish. One of the great finishes here.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty good atmosphere for the first game in the new field house. Walpole, when they get momentum, Norwood just keeps clawing back into it. They've never really, of course, they only had the 12-point lead.
Right.
Since then, Norwood just keeps scoring, and Walpole's been stuck at 38 for a while. And we'll see how this thing turns out in the fourth quarter. So
and I'm going to turn things over to Brady for the exciting fourth quarter here.
Start of the fourth quarter right now. Katie McDonald's going to inbound it for Walpole. An excellent atmosphere for the first game in the new field house. McDonald on the left corner. McDonald back over to Adams. Adams on the top of the key. Gets it to Mulgrew. Mulgrew works her way inside. Doesn't get the shot. Gets blocked, and Norwood comes up with it yet again. Morgan going to travel. Both teams turning it over on their initial possessions of the fourth quarter. As Bingham inbounds it for Mulgrew. Walpole just has not been able to score in the last couple minutes of game time. See if they can get it. Almost a travel from Mulgrew. Not going to be called. Adams, a screen from McMahon. Back out to the right wing. McMahon looking to Mulgrew, and that time McMahon is going to be called for travel.
I think that's three straight travels called.
Yep. 38-34, Walpole still leads by a very slim margin of 4. Norwood just hasn't been able to capitalize on any of the Walpole mistakes that have happened in these last couple minutes. Chorus, and that ball looks like going to be off of the leg of, looks like Bella Bingham. Norwood stays over
Bella
here.
was calling on her soccer prowess on that play.
Yeah, we saw it against Braintree. She had a kickball on that one. And a bad pass can be picked up by Norwood. Here's Cordani in the corner, gets it to the top of the key to Chorus. Chorus gonna take the mid-range jumper. She gets it to go. It's back down to a 2-point game. Under 7 minutes now. Bingham driving inside, and looks like we're gonna get a foul called on Norwood. With 6:50 left to go. As McDonald's gonna inbound it, in comes number 10, Isabella Morgan for Norwood. Walpole has their starting lineup out there. Mulgrew on the right wing into Bingham. Bingham's just been so closely guarded tonight. Back over to Mulgrew. Mulgrew over to Adams. Back it over now. Adams with 25 left to shoot in the shot clock. Floats it inside to Bingham. Bingham out to McMahon. She'll try the long 2. Rims out. And the rebound into the Mustangs, Isabella Morgan. Good move by Cordani. She makes her way inside. Tie game. We are all knotted up right here. We start over. Tied at 38 with 6:20 left to go. And a bad pass out of bounds. Mulgrew couldn't get to Adams. Norwood takes the ball right back, and all the momentum is on their court right now. A timeout called by Walpole with 6:16 left to go.
Norwood has come back here, the second half especially.
But a tie game right here. Norwood, a chance to take their first lead of the night. As Cordani handles it. Bounce pass. Chorus. Outside now. Into Baranowski. They like this matchup, but a bad shot
Nice
gets picked up
rebound.
by McMahon.
McMahon, nice play, heads up.
Halloran handles it the other way. Walpole trying to take the lead right back. Adams. Eyeing down Chorus. Into McDonald. McDonald going to try the three. Off the mark and the rebound. And safely to Maureen Larkey. Larkey puts on the brakes and has trouble with the ball. Going to the floor is going to be Adams. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Mustangs.
5:36 left in regulation.
Cordani gets it in safely. Back out over to Chorus. Bounce pass inside to Larkey. Chorus, she's open. She tries a three off the mark, but the rebound to Baranowski. She puts it in. Norwood has taken their first lead of the night. Adams the other way. Adams, looks like we're going to get a foul on Norwood. She almost stepped out of bounds right there. A blocking foul on the Mustangs.
The first foul of the quarter on Norwood.
McDonald inbound it into McMahon. Walpole has yet to score in quite some time. Got to get a big bucket here. Halloran floats it into Bingham. Bingham, who's going to be double teamed out to Halloran. Halloran, a huge shot. That won't go. The rebound into Baranowski. Fast break opportunity. She leads it inside for Becker. Puts on the brakes. And looks like we're going to get a timeout called by head coach Kristen McDonald of Norwood. Comes with 4:56 left. Norwood has the ball and a chance to make it a two-possession game, Rick.
Yep. 40-38, the Stangs on top.
And Norwood will inbound it, side out. Cordani has it against Halloran. Cordani dishes it into Baranowski. Baranowski's going to be double teamed by McMahon and McDonald. Outside now. Larkey going to make her way inside. Larkey traveled. Great defense right there from the Timberwolves. In comes Isabella Morgan. Out comes Maureen Larkey for the Mustangs. Adams approaching 4.5 minutes left to play, and Emily Mulgrew ready at the scorer's table to check in at the next whistle. Adams and a Halloran. Bounce pass into Bingham. Bingham, tough shot, got it!
Good.
And finally, Bingham breaks the scoring drought for Walpole. It's 40-40. Chorus. Near side pass. That's going to be a hard foul. Going to be called on Katie McDonald. Be the first team foul for Walpole in the quarter. Comes with 4:12 left to go. It's like Emily Mulgrew about to check in for the Timberwolves. In for Riley Halloran. And Maureen Larkey taking a very short rest. Subs in for Cecilia Becker. Actually, no, Becker is in to inbound it. She gets it in to Chorus. Back over to Becker. Becker, trouble with the ball. She's going to be heavily guarded. McDonald goes to the floor. That's going to be, looks like, a timeout called by Walpole, I believe.
Oh.
Comes with 4:06 left to go. Nothing much like Walpole and Norwood battling it out for a huge game. Mulgrew into Bingham. Bingham working her way inside. Got it!
Good.
Bella Bingham turns around, makes the shot. 2-point lead for Walpole. Chorus. Morgan has it. Morgan. 3:40 left to go. Morgan down the left corner. Gets it in to Baranowski. Outside now, Cordani. Extra pass now into Becker. Becker. Inside of Baranowski. Baranowski lays it up. That won't go. Gets her own miss. Double teamed. Baranowski in the paint. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Walpole. With 3:26 left to go.
Yeah.
Bingham trying to get the ball across half court. She does so. Into Adams, under the hole. Adams into McMahon. Outside, Katie McDonald. A three from the left wing. Bounces out. Gets her own miss, though. McDonald inside. She gets it stripped and stolen by Becker. Cordani the other way now. Into Morgan. We approach 3 minutes left to go. Walpole still leads by 2. Chorus makes her way inside. Outside now. Extra pass. Into Baranowski. Baranowski open. She misses the shot. Rebound, Katie McDonald. And now being tussled for the ball. Going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Norwood.
Yeah.
Smart play right there from Becker.
Kind of a sloppy inbounds, a sloppy pass there by Walpole.
2:49 left to go. Becker inbounds it to Baranowski. Loose ball. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Looks like by Mulgrew. Going to stay over here with the Mustangs. Cordani's going to inbound it for Norwood. Course back to Cordani. Back over to Course on the top of the key. Good defense by Bingham. Into Larkey, mid-range jumper. That won't go. And the rebound to Katie McDonald. And looks like we're going to get a timeout called by Coach
Walpole.
Sean McGinnis of Walpole.
With 2:31 left to go in regulation, your Timberwolves on top by a basket, 42-40.
Starting lineup back on the court for Walpole. 2:31 left to go. Walpole with a 2-point lead. Bingham inbounds it to Adams, back over to Bingham. Norwood playing the full court press. Adams gets the long pass, she gets it into McMahon. Open is McDonald, not going to try the three. Instead gets it over to Bingham. Bingham drilling inside. Bingham bounce pass into McMahon, turns around, makes the layup.
What a play! What a play!
4-point game for Walpole, a 2-possession one. Chorus. Out into the right wing. Becker floats it into Baranowski. Back over to Becker. Becker in the paint. Blocked by Bingham. Bingham comes up with it.
Bingham's
Walpole
going
with the possession.
crazy out there now. She made that behind the back pass that nobody saw except McMahon, and McMahon got it and laid it up and in for Walpole. 44-40, 1:54 to go in regulation.
And the pass by Bingham was just too far for Adams right there. Turns it over. Norwood now with possession. 1:50 and counting left to go. Becker. Over to Larkey. She tries a three. Little long, and the rebound is into Baranowski, who's heavily guarded. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors
Walpole.
the Timberwolves. Walpole starting to get some key stops right here.
Morgan back in for the Mustangs.
McDonald back over to Bingham. Walpole with one more shot would really get this crowd on their feet. McDonald. We approach 90 seconds left to play. And a Bingham. Bingham who's tightly guarded. She's going to be fouled. Looks like by Morgan underneath. Only the third team foul on Norwood. Comes with 1:29 left to go. It looks like we're going to get a timeout called by the Mustangs.
Yep.
And Rick, this is really serving up to be a classic here for the first game of the new field house.
Right.
As we go back now out of the timeout. McDonald will inbound it into Bingham. Bingham on the left corner. Bingham driving inside out to McMahon. McMahon gets blocked, gets it back. And Bingham saves it from going out of bounds. Bingham, and she's going to be, looks like fouled. Looks like we're actually going to get a timeout, potentially called by McGinnis.
Yeah, McGinnis called the timeout.
Comes with 1:20 seconds left to go. And I don't know if you saw, Rick, but the power sort of
did,
flickered on the right end of the court, and it's continuing to do that. So we had a little bit of chaos.
We don't need the lights to go out, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a new building, so there's going to be its issues, but
yeah.
Out of the timeout right now.
Yeah.
Katie McDonald's going to inbound it on the
officials
baseline.
talking about it now to see what's going on here.
See if we have to pause the game, and so the officials will just let it go. Might be something they have to fix in between games, as this game is nearly over.
All right.
McDonald into Bingham, tipped out of bounds by Larkey. It's going to stay over here with the Timberwolves. Just a second shaved off the clock, down to 1:19. McDonald looks inbounded again. McDonald into McMahon. McMahon turning her back, and Walpole's going to try to use some clock. Adams going to drive inside. Adams is going to be heavily guarded. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Norwood. Anyways, they're going to get the ball. Anyways, Mustangs have it, 1:11 left to go. Cordani into Chorus. Chorus makes her way inside. Right-hand layup. That won't go, but they're going to get the foul on Walpole. Norwood will go to the line to try to make it a one-possession game again.
Foul.
Give me 2 shots for Bella Chorus. First free throw. Good.
This one is good.
Back down to a one-possession game with 1:03 left. This to make it a 2-point game. No good. Fight for the rebound. Adams comes up with it. We enter the last minute. McDonald into Mulgrew. Mulgrew back to Bingham. Back to Mulgrew. Mulgrew on the right wing. Now down to 50 seconds left. Mulgrew into Bingham. Bingham on the baseline.
Saves
Out
it.
back to Mulgrew.
Oh.
It's going to go to the backcourt. It's going to be a turnover. Backcourt violation for Walpole.
46.3 seconds left.
Norwood has a chance to tie the game with a 3. How poetic this would be. Larkey against Adams. Out to Cordani. Cordani into Becker. Becker going to be recovered now. Going to be a mid-range jumper from Chorus.
Oh,
that
good.
won't go. Bingham with a huge rebound. Shot clock is turned off, and Bingham is fouled.
31.6.
Norwood now picks up their 4th team foul. So Walpole not quite yet in the bonus, but they're looking good right now. Bingham to inbound it. Into Mulgrew. Mulgrew pressured. Mulgrew dribbles it. Mulgrew gonna be stolen, taken away. Here comes Chorus, gonna be picked up by Adams, and now immediately they're gonna call a foul on the Mustangs. What a play by Tori Adams.
Yep.
And looks like that's going to be 2 shots for Walpole's. Norwood's in the bonus. A little bit of confusion from the scorer's table. Yep, now we have 5 on the scoreboard right there. As Walpole will be at the line, Tori Adams will be the one to shoot it. With 21.8 seconds left, a chance to go up by 2 possessions. Each team without a timeout. First free throw. No, got it. Looked like it was going to bounce out, but
it
bounced
did.
in.
She got the Walpole roll there.
Second free throw from Adams. Front iron, no good. Going to the floor now. Walpole does not quite come up with it. Baranowski has it. Norwood has to go quickly. Cutting inside is Chorus. She's going to get fouled underneath by Katie McDonald. Crowd hates it, but nonetheless, Walpole only with 3 team fouls with 14.3 seconds and a 4-point lead. Norwood has a baseline out of bounds. Walpole just has to survive. Becker in safely. Larkey, they got to get a shot up quickly. Becker back over to Larkey. Larkey, they're using too much time. Down to 7 seconds now. Long pass, going to be to nobody. That might very well do it here.
4.6 seconds and a 4-point lead for the Timberwolves.
All Walpole has to do is get it in. Bingham into Mulgrew. Mulgrew back to Bingham. Before that, she gets fouled with 3.8 seconds left, and this game is all but in the wraps for Walpole.
What a game. What a game.
Emily Mulgrew's going to be at the line. Just a heart-stopping performance from both teams.
First one is good.
And what a first leg of our doubleheader we had here. The opening of the brand new field house. It's going to result in a Walpole victory. Second free throw for Mulgrew. Won't go, but it's not going to matter as Baranowski inbounds it. There's not enough time. Half-court heave will not matter.
No
and the
good.
game is
Walpole
over. And
wins
Walpole, just by the skin of their teeth, survives against a very tough Norwood team, beating them 46-41 in a toe-to-toe finish here in the brand new opening of the WHS Fieldhouse, Rick.
Outstanding game. Both teams here. We knew it was going to be a tight one, and it did. It came right down to the end, the final 30 seconds of the game. Walpole hung in there the whole time. Norwood would not go away. We know Norwood's going to be good. So this is the game lived up to its expectations. That's all you can say.
Most certainly, Rick.
Great way to begin a new era in the Walpole gym here.
We certainly hope that, Rick. Well, that's going to do it for our coverage tonight